Hello, welcome to the tmux demo. We'll cover all the basic tmux command. Let's start. We'll start with creating a new session. Tmux new -s and the tmux demo. This is the tmux screen session, you can say, where you can run your commands inside. To disconnect from the screen session, you can use Control B and then D. So Control B and then press D. So and you are out of tmux session. To list the sessions, we'll say tmux ls. This is the tmux demo session. To connect back to this particular session, we can say tmux a, and it is going to connect the last session we were connected to. It will be d to disconnect, and if you want to attach to a specific session, we say tmux attach, tmux a minus t, and the session name, which is here. So again, we are back to the session. Detach, we'll say Control B D here, and it is disconnected. Let's say if we want to attach a session which is already attached. So if you say attach minus T here, it is already attached. We have a different window, we'll say tmux ls, and here it says it is attached. If I want to attach this particular session, tmux a is attached directly. Let's say Control B D. I'll say tmux attach. So attach will automatically attach the last session, but if I want to specify, there are multiple sessions. If I want to specify tmux attach session minus t, and we'll say session name, which is tmux demo, and then typo like this, and then you are within this particular session on a different window, and you see this is sort of a hint that you are having someone else attached to this particular session as well. You can hijack it here, and it works that way as well. And coming back to here, is still accessible. I'll disconnect from the new one. Control B D, clear the screen. So okay, one quick thing: tmux new s rest, and let's say we have this thing ongoing, and we want to attach a session, but we do not want the other person to use the session. So to forcefully grab the particular session, we can say tmux ls, and if I want to grab this test session, so tmux attach session minus t. Test will grab it, but it will allow this person to be there within the session. But if I want to forcefully grab it, I'll say minus d. It will detach the session from the previous user and allow you to grab it. So here you have the session for yourself, and this is detached. So I'm within this session. If I want to kill this particular session, I'll say exit from here, and this particular screen session or say tmux session will be cleared. If I want to say this is running, and if I want to say if I want to say detach or say kill this particular session from the outside, so tmux ls, I want to kill this tmux ls, and I want to kill this session. I'll say tmux kill session minus t this, and then tmux ls, it's gone. So tmux is gone here. Let's clear this. Next is looking into the history of the scrolling back or copy mode in the screen session. tmux new minus s demo. Again, I'll say df minus h top SQL show process list. Now if I want to scroll back, I cannot scroll back like this using mouse scroll or using the mouse up or down. So to enable page up, page down, to enable the scroll, we'll say Control B and opening square brackets like this, and then we will say page up, page down, and we can access the or enable the copy mode. We can press escape to cancel this and go back here. But if you see, we cannot really scroll up and scroll down using the mouse. So to do that, we have Control B colon and say set mouse on. When you enable the mouse on, you can just scroll up and scroll down using your mouse this way. You can disable this using Control B colon, and I can say set mouse off. This is like scrolling or copy mode. Next is logging. If we want to log everything that we are doing here, so let's say we have this screen going on and we want to log all activity, we'll say control B colon, and we'll say IPE -10 -O, and we'll get everything to log this file. So now whatever we're going to work here is getting written to this tmux log file. If you say df -h and say disconnect, control BD, let's say here we have this tmux log file. Yes, okay, we'll say less -r, and yes, and here we can easily see this file, the logs. To let's attach the again, and if you want to disable the logging, we'll say tmux, oh sorry, pipe, and the logging is disabled. Anything we write after this will not get logged in this particular log file. Same size as was earlier. Um, so next phase or next step is the configuration file, which will help us simplify everything or say reduce over all these commands. So tmux has this configuration file, say .tmux.conf. I'm going to add all the commands and explain you. The first thing is enabling logging. So we want to enable the logging as soon as we open the tmux screen. So we can use the set option with to run the default command. Every time we run a default command, we want to output everything to a work log and tmx and the session name with det stamp log file. So every time a tmux session is open, it's going to create this log file for us. We also want to make sure that we want to enable the mouse scroll. So we'll have this command executed here. We want to have some log file history maintained a bit larger. Default is 2000 lines, so we'll extend it to maybe 10,000 lines. Should be good enough for most screen sessions. Let's not extend it very large. So that's that. Finally, sometimes, like, or say if you are too much habituated with the screen commands, so you want to change your default control B commands to control A. So this is how you can do it, and then everything becomes control A, and then you can use the screen compatible commands in the tmux. So we save this, and to load it, we have to say tmux source.tmux. This way, we have applied all the changes, and now when we say tmux, now we have to, one more thing, we have to create the work log directory, because without that, it will not create the log file. So we'll say mkdir -t work logs. Now it will, the directory is there, and it is going to be able to log. So tmux new -s new screen, and now we do anything here, we'll get logged in the work logs. Disconnect from here, control AD this time, because we changed the default from control B to control D, and say work cd work logs. And if we go here, we have the tmux log date timestamp with the whatever screen name we used. So yeah, that's a quick demo for tmux. Have fun.